for everything in life, I kind of had to fight my way out. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Struggle is an advantage. Hi, I'm Grey Tesh. I was born right here in West Palm Beach. Grew up over in Riviera Beach, Florida. May sound nice, but it ain't. We grew up in a trailer over there. Just my mom and my brother, and then my grandparents. I felt like I had to prove something because I kind of came from nothing. I kind of felt worthless. So whenever people are given, if you're given everything, you don't learn from that. You don't grow. So I'm grateful for that. So I'm the first person in my family to ever go to graduate school. When I went to law school, around other people that maybe didn't have the same background as me, and that's okay. I had to work my way through school, so I'm always, I'm working a little part-time job. I was working at night, so I wasn't able to take all the classes right in one go. So it took me a little longer there, but I ended up finishing eventually, in the 6 years. But I'm grateful for that because that work experience, I think that gives you an edge, because that's real life. Some people are given things. I wasn't. I always had to work hard for them. I took out loans just so I could go to school and have a shot at being a lawyer. Started off at the public defender's office and tried 30 jury trials my first year. So always try to go over and above. I just really had to kind of prove something, if you will. So to date, I've tried over 100 jury and non-jury trials to verdict. I've won appeals at the District Court of Appeal, even one in the Florida Supreme Court, reversed a first-degree murder conviction, and also expanded Miranda rights in the case of what's called first impression, which means the court's never heard that before, but it expanded Miranda rights for all Floridians. So to date, that's been one of the biggest accomplishments in my career, but still got a long ways to go. But I enjoy fighting against the powerful, like sticking up for the little guy. So with personal injury, really, it's the insurance companies. There's the ones with all the money. They're the ones with tons of lawyers. And with criminal cases, you're fighting against the government. So Jiu Jitsu is a lot like being a lawyer, being a trial lawyer in particular. You can't just go in there completely unprepared, not knowing what you're doing. It's like chess. Jiu-Jitsu is like chess with your mind, also physically, obviously with your body. Much like being a lawyer, being a trial lawyer is much like chess. There's a lot of strategy. You have to prepare before you go in it, and then you have to execute. So really, the two they're so similar in so many ways. So I'm Grey Tesh. I specialize in personal injury and high-end criminal defense. I'm here in West Palm Beach, but I've got cases all over the state, and even for federal cases, I can go nationwide. So one thing that makes me different from other lawyers is I'm a fighter. It's in my blood. I couldn't change that if I tried. So I fight with Jiu Jitsu, do a little boxing and Muay Thai, but mainly Jiu Jitsu. But I also fight for people in the courtroom. So if you lose a trial, there's always the option to appeal. And I've won cases on the district court, even the Florida Supreme Court. So I don't give up until all options are exhausted. I'm a fighter. That's one thing that makes me different. Law is not black or white, it's gray.